good morning, afternoon, and night to anyone who may be watching. Welcome back to the real-life version of Microsoft Office, where we're here, Mr. McCann. For anybody who doesn't know, what do you do here?
I teach 7th grade social studies here at Thorne.
And how did you get into teaching?
Well, you know what? I've always wanted to be a teacher. Ever since I was a kid, I kind of always knew that teaching was going to be what I wanted to do. So, after college, I decided to go back and get my teaching degree and get a degree in history so I could teach social studies.
So, was it right out of college that you pretty much started teaching?
Actually, no, I didn't start teaching until I was 30. So I had an interesting after high school life. I didn't go right into college. I actually lived in Woodstock, New York for a few years with some friends of mine. And then I realized that I needed to make money. So I came back to New Jersey and got into Rutgers, graduated from Rutgers. And then I got my teaching degree from Georgian Court. And my first teaching job was in Somerset, New Jersey, at a place called Sampson G. Smith School. I taught there for a year, and then I came to Middletown.
And in like Middletown, you think this is really like the place that you like the most?
Yeah, definitely. I love teaching 7th grade here in Middletown. Thorne. I think Thorne is a great school. A lot of fun, a lot of good kids. Middletown's a great town in general. My kids go to school here in town. It's a nice town to live in. Good people. A lot of space to kind of stretch your arms out. So yeah, I would say anyone be lucky to live here.
And what does the everyday life of being Mr. McCann kind of look like?
It's busy. It's a lot. I have a lot of students, and I like to invest in all of my kids, all my students. So, you know, it's not easy, but it's a lot of fun. Teaching 7th grade, teaching 12 and 13-year-olds is it's not for everybody, but I think it's definitely for me. I wouldn't want to teach any other grade. So I try to really connect with my students as much as possible on as many levels as possible so that they get a full experience. I get a full experience out of each school year.
And when it comes to the subject you teach, is history what you're like most passionate about?
Definitely. I love history. I love American history. That's why I teach American history. So I feel really lucky that I can teach that. We start off with the Native Americans. Then we go all the way through the Civil War. It's a wide range of information and topics that we cover, but I think teaching the Revolutionary War also is probably my favorite topic to teach, just because it's what made America America. It's how our country was born. So definitely love it.
And does it ever get boring doing the same thing year after year, or is it always like that?
I mean, even though I teach the same topic every year, I do switch up my lessons, so it doesn't get boring because there's always something new that you can kind of drag out of it or bring to the table that kind of keeps it fresh. So there's always new stuff being invented or new programs or just new ways of doing it that kind of keep it fresh. So I would say I haven't gotten bored yet, and I don't see it getting boring anytime soon. For sure.
Do you skateboard?
I don't skate, but my kids are really good. I've kind of provided a situation where they can skate nearly every day. My youngest son Quinn is really good. It's so fun to watch him. So I'm lucky enough to be around my 2 boys that skate and watch them enjoy it as well.
So as you know, this show is called Julios. And in Julios, we have section for music.
Okay.
And just recently, with our friend Daniel here, we released a song called Big D.
Oh.
And this song comes from a nickname that you've actually called Daniel back in 7th grade.
Yeah. I remember that.
Why don't I introduce Daniel here to have a little chat with you?
I would love that.
All right, Mr. McCann.
Dan, nice to see you.
Oh wow, it's been quite some time since 7th grade social studies.
Yeah.
How was the experience of having me in 7th grade?
It was a lot of fun, Dan. You were always down with just anything that we did in class. You were always a team player and someone who I really enjoyed having in class. A lot of fun. You brought a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, or a lot of smiles to my classroom for sure.
That. Well, I've been quite notorious for getting kicked out with it
Did I kick you out of class?
Yeah.
like 8 different times.
Okay. Well, it was
Pretty impressive.
It was probably more of a way to kind of just tame you a little bit because you were like a thorn lion. You were out of control sometimes, and you just needed to be tamed.
It was way too much.
Well, you were a rager. We'll call you a rager.
How was our class specifically?
Um,
And it was quite memorable.
can you name some of the kids that were in your class?
I know Julio was in my class.
Julio was in
with
the
me.
class. Yep, you were there. Any others?
I
Couple
think
others?
Nigel was there with.
I think I remember that I really liked your class because we were able to have so much fun. Was it later in the day, or was it? I think it was later in the day, wasn't it?
I think it was block 6.
Yeah, so it was later in the day. So it was kind of as the day was ending, and it was all a bit more relaxed as opposed to the beginning of the day. And all I know is every time you walked in my classroom, a smile would come to my face because you definitely, for someone who I enjoyed having in class.
Alright.
But I hear you wrote a song. Can we just get a little sample?
2
of that?
songs.
2 songs?
Yeah.
Can we get a little sample or?
Hey, 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 hey. Gang, you know who I am. Pulling up to the spot with all of my friends. Don't mess with me, you know who I'm the man. I got money up, I'm still counting bands. You know who I be, I'm with me. MC, do not mess with me. I got a big D.
What is
It's a abbreviation for duck.
I get it, man. I get it. Listen, I love it. Fantastic.
What's up? If you look at the time here, yeah, we're running a bit low on time here. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of the